eyes are on the deep fryers today as many people are looking for something extra sweet this Fat Tuesday.
It's one last chance to indulge before the Lenten season begins, and Sydney Kay is joining us live from a bakery preparing for crowds, all looking for fastnachts. Oh, look at you hiding behind the boxes. Good morning, Sydney.
Good morning, guys. Yes, I was hiding behind the boxes just to show the madness here at Mary Ann Donut Kitchen in Allentown. They have had a line since 4:30 this morning. They didn't even open the doors until 5:30. That is madness. It's amazing. It's amazing specifically for co-owner Alex here. Alex, you haven't slept, and there's one thing that you're using as a microphone that people are looking for today.
That's correct. We have fastnachts all day today till 6 o'clock. It's Fastnacht Day. We're excited. It's our Super Bowl. Not a lot of sleep, but it's a lot of fun.
I was going to say, when you said you didn't sleep and you guys have been running back and forth since we walked in, because this line has been nonstop, how do you describe the preparations building up to this day?
We start thinking about it probably January 1st, and it's just thinking about it, trying to remember what happened last year, what we could have done better. The day after Fastnacht Day, I send an email to myself about what we could do better next year. So we pull up that email. Yeah, it's a lot of thinking about it, and then probably a week before we start getting all the materials and everything we need and making sure we have everybody. Tom Thompson, the old owner, used to say we get the A team, the B team, the C team, and the D team. It's all hands on deck.
And I've been seeing that, at least. You've had staff pouring in, everyone kind of running in and out for something that is a really large tradition and a staple for many families this time of year.
Yeah. It's definitely a tradition, especially at Mary Ann Donut. Some people have been coming here for 60 years. Many people that come in today, they'll say, oh, you know, they couldn't see over the counter when they started, and now they're, 70, 75 years old, and they remember the old location and the old owner. And Karen's been working here, I think, 47 years, so she's had a lot of continuity and interaction with the customers over the years.
Yeah, and you were saying they can't see over the counter. I can't right now because I'm short, but because there's so many orders. How many fastnachts do you all make?
Oh, man. Between yesterday and today, it's probably 30,000 or something like that. It's a lot. Yeah, we had, I think, 800 dozen pre-orders and then all the walk-ins today.
That is insane, and there are many different types of flavors that people can get.
Yeah, we have sugar powder and plain, and sometimes we have glaze, but not today. It's just too much to pull off.
It's too crazy, and I do really appreciate you still holding that microphone of the fastnacht, because you're like, I'm just pushing through. We're getting through it today. Is it too late for somebody to pick up or to get one?
Absolutely not. We're open till 6 o'clock. You can walk in. You can buy one. You can buy 10 dozen. We'll serve everybody. Might have to wait in line. Last year, I used to time people when they came in the door and when they left. It was under 5 minutes for almost everybody. It's pretty efficient, but yeah, it's not perfect.
It's a well-oiled machine right there, Alex.
We're trying. We're trying.
You guys are doing a great job. Thank you so much for letting us interrupt you and talking in your fastnacht microphone. We will have so much more from Mary Ann Donut Kitchen here in Allentown and showing off this line. This is crazy. Maybe we'll even time. I'm kidding. We're not going to time in and out, but they are amazing. And of course, I have to try one. So I'm going to buy some and we're going to see what happens, okay? I love everything. Let's be real. It smells insane.
Well, you went to the right place. They know their fastnachts. So thank you, Sydney. Well, all eyes are on the deep fryers today, a lot of them, and that is as many people are looking for something extra sweet this Fat Tuesday.
It's one last chance to indulge before the Lenten season begins, and Sydney Kay is joining us live from a bakery preparing for crowds, all looking for fastnachts. Good morning, Sydney.
Good morning, guys. Yes, we're live at Mary Ann Donut Kitchen. And I have to say, I was going to wait to take a bite out of one, but I pulled one. I smelled it. It is fabulous. I understand why there has been a line since 4:30 this morning. And so we're bothering some of the owners. And we have Mike Sr. here. Then we also have Alex, co-owner. And we're going to have Mike joining us too, Junior. But first, we're talking about this rush. Mike, tell me the history of the fastnacht and people just really bringing it home, bringing it to work, waking up and getting this. It's something that's run for decades.
Yes, I actually moved here in '75, and this was the first place I went to when they were down on 15th Street. And We've actually talked about owning this from years ago, and finally came to fruition about 4 years ago. But as far as Fastnacht goes, it's just an amazing Pennsylvania thing. Every year it gets better and better, and we couldn't ask for a better outing here.
It is a family, basically gathering for you all, because even Alex said it's all hands on deck. Mike Jr. walked right past because you guys haven't slept. Alex told me, preparation-wise, people coming in, and it's nonstop craziness through 6 p.m. today.
Yeah, we do it every year, and every year it gets a little bit bigger, and we try to learn from whatever happened last year and do a little bit better, and people generally are very happy today, so they give us a little bit of leeway if they have to wait a couple minutes, but it's usually 5 minutes or less in the line, and we try to keep it moving.
Now, learning kind of each and every year, Mike, when it comes to really making, you said a number around 30,000. How do you even go about starting the cooking for it and just being prepared to give them out?
I have no idea, but it's Fastnachts for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert today. I got to go back.
See, it is a nonstop, well-oiled machine. But, Mike, I have to ask you, what is your flavors? Because there's 3 different kinds.
Yeah, we have powdered sugar and plain right now. We actually just talked about the possibility of doing glaze next year, but that's kind of on the back burner right now.
Yeah. And you all really deal with these crowds. And I called it genius way, and Alex goes, I don't know if I'd say that, but you're actually utilizing the next door business for the prepaid pickups, which is pretty incredible. And seeing the height of those boxes piled up, Alex, that was a really smart move on your all part to deal with this line.
I would say Mike's the genius of the group. He has the degree in mathematics, so he tries as much as possible, but you know, we try to do the best job we can for each person and then do it over and over and over again, and a couple thousand people probably come through here over the week, and yeah, just one person at a time, and a lot of them are regulars, you know. And Karen, like I said, she's been here 47 years. She knows so many of the customers, and yeah, she loves it. She keeps doing it.
Amazing. Well, thank you both so much for joining us. Do you have something?
Yeah, one last comment. Alex just mentioned about Michael being the brains. One of the most important pieces of this puzzle here is Alex coming on board, and the two of them working together. They've taken it to a different level, no question about it.
I love that. Well, thank you both so much for joining us. We got a really quick preview of Mike running and just showing the busyness here. And I did try and grab a customer. I'm not going to lie, it was my mission since 6. But everyone we have learned has really just woken up. This is what they were dreaming about last night. They came and grabbed it. They're picking it up for their coworkers, for their family, and running out the door. So I'm going to try and snag someone, hopefully, who maybe has a little time to spare, because it really is so special.
The eyes are on deep fryers today, as many people are looking for something extra sweet on this Fat Tuesday.
It's one last chance to indulge before the Lenten season begins, and Sydney K is joining us live from a bakery preparing for the crowds, all looking for Fastnachts. Good morning, Sydney.
Good morning, guys. We're live at Marian Donut Kitchen, and we're all here for
Fastnachts.
Fastnachts. That's where everyone just ran, and I'm telling you, it was a lull, and then we started talking about the lull of the line, and that's what happened. Many people just keep pouring in all morning long, and we're talking about that rich history that keeps bringing everyone in. And hello, Alex is filling up the box right here. We have a lot of people joining us, but we're going to start with manager Karen here. Now, Karen, Marianne, this shop has opened 1959.
Yes.
Rich history here, and you've been working here for quite some time.
It's 47 years, and I love every minute of it.
And what's really special is how it went from family to family and ownership. And now people love to support that, and especially with how deep the tradition is. How would you describe that tradition of not just Fastnacht, but also just the shop in general?
Yeah, everybody, it's like a family. It's a big family. And a lot of the customers have been coming here for 40, 50 years. I, recognize them from way back when, and they recognize me. And Fastnachts is obviously a big draw and very big part of our business.
And you called it with the lull. I said, there's a little bit of lull, and you're like, yeah, sure, because you pointed it out. Now we have everyone coming back in. How busy has it been today?
It has been extremely busy. It started around 5 o'clock, and that was probably the first lull we had. So we're moving them in and out. Everybody's being really patient, and it's going really smooth.
I mean, everyone is walking in and out with a smile because they're going to have that savory treat. And we have Michael here, one of the co-owners. Mike, there is so many people just coming in, like Karen talked about. So many people who have been coming for decades, but also new customers. What does it mean to you really playing your role in something like this and seeing everyone being so happy, even waiting in a line?
Yeah, my role is certainly a small one. Karen, along with everybody up front, and Alex and my son Michael have really taken this shop to a different level. Like we said before, Tom started this and made it an excellent shop, and we're just trying to keep that going. I just want to say one thing about Karen. When you walk in here, Karen mentioned she knows a lot of the customers. It's like 8 out of 10 of them walk in here and they say, "Hey Karen, how you doing?" They all know her, and that's what makes it or gives it that family atmosphere. She's incredible.
So special. And I'm sure the customers have become family to you as well.
Yes, they have. Yes, very, very personal. A lot of really good relationships. Yes.
Now we have to talk about that goodies, the fastnacht. Alex, so much preparation. You guys are averaging around 30,000 between today and tomorrow, only fastnacht, so that people can get.
Yep. Yeah, today's only fastnachts, tomorrow's only fastnachts. We try to just focus and get as many people through the line as fast as we can, and that's the best we can do.
And I still have to make the comment, I'm sorry, but you and co-owner Michael as well, Michael Jr., haven't slept because you guys have been putting in so many hours to make this day successful.
Yeah, Mike and I were on the bus together in kindergarten, so we've spent a lot of time together. So even though I'm not related to the O'Boyles, we're pretty close. We go back a pretty long time. So there's all kinds of connections between all of us, and yeah, it feels like a big family. And everybody's welcome. New customers, too. We need new customers.
Amazing. Well, thank you all so much for joining us, spotlighting the family here on a very special day, Fat Tuesday. And this line, like, there's no lull anymore, as you can see. But to help them out, if you prepaid, your order will be at Wingstop right next door. You can walk in, grab it. But then, of course, here, you can walk in and grab one. They are amazing. They are. What do they taste like?
They melt in your mouth,
yeah,
right?
The powdered ones just melt in your mouth.
Yes.
They're amazing.
Well, now I have to try a powdered one, so that'll be number 2.
Pick up 800 donuts. Our company.
Thermo Fisher.
Yes, Thermo Fisher Scientific in Allentown.
Yeah.
You guys are the heroes of the day.
People back for more because we realize we don't have enough.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You got to befriend these guys. They're going to be bringing the treats all day. We'll have so much more from Marianne's Donut Kitchen here in Allentown, and the hecticness, but the deliciousness of today. That'll be later at noon. Guys, back to you. How this tradition is really meaningful to everyone here in the community.
Yeah.